Do you remember the first dirty joke you ever heard when you were a kid? Well, I do, and I'm going to tell it to you here in just a minute. I grew up in 6 Mile Creek in Tampa, Florida, and the houses there, nobody had central heat or air. But my parents had these friends that used to live in the creek. Their names, all I remember about them was it was Fred and Juanita, and they had a few kids. And every time we'd go to their house, the adults would send us into the bedroom and close the door, and they'd sit out there in the dining room for a little while and tell dirty jokes. So they did that one time when we were there, and we had found out that if we listened at the vent, we could hear what was going on out there in the dining room. So I climbed up onto the chest of drawers there in that little bedroom, put my ear to that vent, and I heard my daddy tell a joke. And it was, "Did you hear about the girl who went into the little general store to get a gallon of milk, but when she bent over, she got bread instead?" Well, when my daddy told that joke, everybody started laughing. But I'm in there and I could not figure out what that joke meant. I was just too young, I did not understand it. But I kept that joke was on my mind forever, probably several years later, of me repeating that joke to myself every now and then, trying to figure out what it meant. It hit me, and I understood it, and I started laughing. So that's the very first dirty joke I ever heard in my whole life. At least that's the first one I remember. Uh, my name's Homer Knott from 6 Mile Creek in Tampa, Florida. If you like my jokes and stories about growing up in 6 Mile Creek, hit like and subscribe.